evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're watching from. I'm Kirsty, and this one's Matt, and we're here today to help end the celebrations of Hydesville Day, aren't we?
We are. So the wonderful Hydesville Day that was celebrated on Wednesday, but it's been being celebrated all this weekend by the wonderful Wimbledon Spiritualist Church in southwest London, UK.
We are running SPTV in conjunction with the Wombles. That's what they like to call themselves, apparently. Wombles of Wimbledon, which I think is absolutely fabulous. So joking aside, this is, it's about spiritualism. It's about celebrating the awesomeness of the modern day spiritualism when the Fox sisters, young girls at that, they knocked and spirit knocked back. So how cool is that? And there it was, the birth of new modern spiritualism.
So the way that it's going to work tonight is we will take it in turns. We are going to be doing mediumship. So we're going to be linking in with loved ones. Please share the YouTube link and support for Wimbledon Church and for SPTV. And we will basically alternate between ourselves doing evidential mediumship.
Yep, bringing your loved ones through. So no cards from me tonight, as I normally do on my Monday show. Today is just mediumship all the way, talking to your loved ones. So if you'd like to say hi, hello, that would be really lovely, just to see who we've got going on.
Hello there, Terry.
Hi, Terry. Lovely to see you. Hello, Mary Dixie.
Hello, Mary.
Hi, Alison.
Hi, Alison. Hello, Andrea Dyke.
Hello, Andrea. Hi, Latoya.
Hello, Latoya.
Hi,
Hello,
Kelly. Hello, Mia.
Hello, Sarah Mills.
Hi, Sarah Mills.
Hello, Michaela Hannah.
Hello, Michaela Hannah. Nice to see you.
Hello,
Hi, Ivy May Louise Caswell. Happy Hydesville weekend to you too, my darling. Beautiful hair.
Yeah. Hello, Joanne Lewis.
Hi, Joanne Lewis. Lovely to see you. So many lovely people.
Hello, Lucy Ellery.
Hello, Lucy Ellery. Nice to see you.
Hello, Holly Johnson.
Oh, lovely Holly Johnson. On his days.
Hello, Kay Caesar.
Hi, Kay Caesar. First time. Oh, welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you.
Hello, Kirsty Selick.
Hi, Kirsty. Great name.
Hello, Jane Martin.
Hello, Jane. Nice to see you, my darling. Absolutely lovely to see you.
Hi, Stacey.
Oh, the lovely Stacey. Hello, my sweetheart.
Hello, Claire Smart.
Hi, Claire.
Hello, Nina Lee.
Hi, Nina.
Hello,
hi, Kellyanne.
Hello, Alison Gibbs.
Hi, Alison.
Okay, so the way that we're going to work tonight is we will alternate the way we work with evidential mediumship. So what we're going to do, as the names start to come up, then we are going to link in with spirit and with yourselves, and then the person with that will give a reading. Once you've had your reading, you will be able to, I believe, play it back through the YouTube channel for yourself and be able to, so if you miss part of it, and it'll also be on Facebook as well. So I'm going to say hello for another 2 or 3 people, not we're being rude, and then we will crack on with the first reading. So we've got Christine Murray. Good evening to you. Hi, Pamela.
Hello, Pamela. How are you, lovely?
And hello, Casey Tanner.
Hi, Casey.
Okay, so if we can... Hi,
hello,
Brenda.
Brenda. How lovely to see you.
Another nice medium.
Yeah, fantastic medium, Brenda Cottingham. Absolutely fantastic. Moira Smith, hello to you. Okay. Right, so who's going first, me or you?
Go on, then, I'll let you do that.
Oh, you're going to let me? That's kind of him, isn't it? Okay, lovely. Right, who do you want to work with? Because I know you've seen somebody. Okay, right, I've got two. Hang on a minute, I've got to separate them. One moment. Right, can I work with Mary Dixie, please? Mr. P, can you find Miss Mary Dixie for me and put her name up for me, please? Lovely jubbly. You knew I was going to say that, didn't you, Mr. P? You must be physic or something. Okay, Mary Dixie, as I'm connecting with yourself, my darling, I've got a lady that comes forward with you. As she's coming forward, I feel like I'm coming in on a motherly vibration. Now, this could be mum, this could be grandmum. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm going to keep going. I've got to give you, where are we going? Where are we going? I've got to give you July, I've got to give you November, and I've got to give you August as anniversaries, passings, and birthdays. I've also got to give you the number 12. So I feel this is the 12th month that we're talking about. Okay, as I look at that picture of you, I don't know if you've been having problems with your glasses here, but I feel that, I don't know if they're rubbing or they're a little bit loose or something's going on with them. I feel like I need to tighten them up there. All right, I've got to give you flowers in a church as well. As this lady's coming forward, I want to say this lady would have been very similar sort of stature to yourself. I don't feel I was the tallest of people. I'm 5'7", and I think she's probably coming in at this sort of angle. Again, I don't do what he does. I don't do 5'7", 5'10", and all that. I do here, there, and there. Okay, I want to say this lady was a very loving lady, but she was also quite reserved, and she was also very particular about her please and her thank yous, and she's very particular about who, where she was, just very particular in general. I feel that she would have pulled you on your P&Qs, but she would have been very, very strict about that. She would have had very strong guidelines, but she would have also been a different person and a bit more laid back inside. She's telling me that her home would have been comfortable. I wouldn't necessarily have been absolutely expensive, but I know that I would have been comfortable with this lady. Have we got any feedback at all from Mary so far, please, Mr. P? Okay, Mary, can you acknowledge any of this, please, for me, my darling? I'm going to keep going. Hopefully she's not gone and put the kettle on and she's not having a cup of tea, but I do want to say to you, this lady would have loved tea. She shows me there's a similarity between your facial here and hers, but I want to say her hair was shorter than yours. Okay, I feel like this lady, okay, where are you giving me? Oh, glasses are fine, height right, yes, Victoria, right, okay, glasses are fine. Then just be aware of them being a bit loose then, okay? So just be aware of that, my lovey, because they're bringing that in quite strongly, and I can still see it now as I'm looking at you. So this may be, as you well know, very much to a future part of evidence, shall we say. She's also giving me a pearl necklace, and I feel like I'm going in a jewellery box, and I've got clip-on pearl earrings with her, because I don't feel that there would have been. They're very, very old, kind of gold looking as well. So I don't feel that she would have been one of these ladies that had her ears pierced or anything like that. She was no nonsense when you. But I want to say she comes in with you no nonsense, but she's bringing in lots of lovely flowers. Again, I'll draw my attention back to the flowers. I don't know whether this is the church in Wimbledon. She loved tea, bless her. I don't know if this is the church in Wimbledon or whether this is the church that she would have attended, because I do feel there was an element of religion within her, and I'm not 100% sure this is the right way that we have. I just want to say to you, she's saying to me, she's talking about rest, okay, and she's talking about stress. She's just given me a whack of across my head from stress. She's just saying to me, it's time sort of to look after yourself and be, I want to say just be a little bit more gentle with yourself, Mary, because I feel like you're one of these ladies that would just keep going and going and going quite happily. You're, unless it's sort of, I don't know, if a limb drops off, you stick it back on with a bit of sellotape. Okay, pearls belong to the great aunt. Okay, that's wonderful. She's obviously bringing that in to just acknowledge the links. Thank you. She's. I want to say you're one of these ladies that just, if something fell off, you know, you'd be sticking. You'd have a plaster in your handbag and you'd stick it back on with a plaster and you'd keep going. She's saying to me, it's okay to slow down. It's okay to rest. It's wonderful the work that you have done and are continuing to do, but she needs you to send that compassion, reflect that back to yourself a bit more. Not church with you, her flowers make sense. If you understand the flowers, my darling, that's absolutely fantastic. Okay, and as I'm stepping back for you, my lovey, I want to say I've got to give you a freesia. All right, she gives me a freesia, the beautiful smell of the freesia. And I've got to also give you some pansies as well. And if I can leave her love with you, Mary, thank you so very much for working with me.
Okay, thank you, Mary. Could I have some more hellos? Or hello, Michaela Greenaway. Hopefully I've said that right. Hello, Alison Pashler.
Hi, Alison.
Hello, Hayley Stamp.
Hi, Hayley.
Hello, Jane Miram.
Hi, Jane.
Can I go back to Hayley Stamp, please? And hello, Yvonne Jackson.
Hi, Yvonne.
Hello, Hayley. I'm aware of a grandmother who steps in with yourself. I feel I'm going father side of the family. I feel with this lady, I'm probably about 5'2" in height. She would have had like a tight perm towards the end. I don't feel particularly big. I feel quite petite in the frame and in the height. Like I said, probably about 5'2". I also feel with this lady that she's impressing upon me sort of stomach problems, and I get stomach conditions or cancer when I get those feelings. I also need to say with this lady that she was a very strong lady. Although she's only petite in height, she was very strong-willed, and she would have very much wanted to maintain her independence without wanting other people to basically do things for her. Would you understand that, Hayley? Okay, I'll continue until I get some more feedback. I also feel, Hayley, with your... Okay, thank you. Yes, she had cancer. I also want to say with this lady that she's putting her impressing upon me around my neck that it's clicking my neck. And I feel this is with yourself. I also feel that as I go to my neck, down the left-hand side, going into my left-hand shoulder, it is problematic for myself. Obviously, we're not diagnosing, but that's what she's impressing. I'm also getting lower back problems, and I'm also going back to that shoulder, to the tricep area and in there as well. I also want to say with this lady, as she comes even closer, she says that there's been lots of worry, and she's been sending worry to you. Sending healing to your head to calm down that worry. She's also saying that it's almost like things are churning up, and things have been getting to you, particularly these last 6 weeks. And I just need to say to you, she's been around you. She's been sending you lots of love and healing. You've been feeling the warmth going to the back of your neck. And I need to say from this lady that she's going on saying 2 wrongs don't make a right. So whatever situation's going on around you at the moment, it's neither one person's right, one person's wrong. It's just basically that there is a difference of opinion. I've also got a grandfather who steps in. I am probably about 5'7", 5'8". I've got a moustache, got the traditional flat cap. I've got a blue jacket and shirt, and would have worn like a V-neck jumper underneath his jacket. I want to be outdoors with him, and he's just on about that basically to allow yourself to let things go over your head, not let things get to yourself. And I need to say to you that he's come in because I'm wanting you to be outdoors, and I want you to get out in the garden, sort of planting your bulbs and everything at this time of year to sort of allow things to sort of flourish, but also to allow you to switch off. You know, it's one of these things that you're doing the gardening quite a lot, so then you're like, oh, it's that time already, it's time for tea, and the day's gone well. And you look out every day at the garden thinking I've achieved quite a lot. The other thing I want to give you is I want to give you a small red Bible. I don't know if this is a Gideon's Bible but it's that type of thing. I need to give you a small red Bible. And I also need to give to you a box of Swan Vesta large matches, because with the grandmother, she would have done these because it was a gas cooker with the grill on the top, and I'm putting cheese on toast, and it looks like Worcester sauce, Liam Perrin's Worcester sauce, and I'm giving you that as a gift because I want you to be eating properly, because you're not eating and having treats at the moment. Hopefully that resonates with yourself. And she's just saying to you, keep going, darling, everything will be fine. She blows you a kiss, and thank you for working with Hayley.
That's lovely. What's that called? That's called something, isn't it?
Hayley.
When you stick Worcestershire, or that word that nobody can ever say with the teeth in, that sauce on top of it. What's it called? On top of cheese on toast?
Go on, take the word.
No, Worcestershire sauce. What's it called? Worcestershire. Yeah. When you stick that on the top of cheese on toast, it's called something. Rare something. Was it?
Rare rabbit.
Rabbit. What's it called?
I don't know, dear.
It's gone right out of my head.
So I'm sure that someone will remind us.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Right. Please. Okay, guys, can we just remind you, please, that Welsh rarebit, thank you very much. That whoever that was in spirit, thank you. That's what that was. Right, we are streaming at the moment to both Facebook. Thank you, Alison. Thank you, my darling. It went a block in my head. We are at the moment streaming to both Facebook and to YouTube. If you fancy popping over, if you're on Facebook, and subscribing to our YouTube channel, that would be awful. Tim Abbott, talk about put me off my stroke. It is called delicious. You're quite right. Right, okay. Thanks for putting me right off, Tim. So yes, guys, if you kind of we're not ignoring anybody. We are jumping from channel to channel with the comments coming up. Okay, so please do keep commenting, and please do just keep saying hi, because the more you say hi, the more you get a chance of reading.
So hello, James Blythe.
Yeah, so hi, James.
And hi, Tim.
Yeah, and hello, Tim.
Hi,
hello, Mark. Nice to see you, Mark Bucknell. Hi, Louise Bennett.
Hello, Louise Bennett.
Okay, I'm going to jump straight in, if I may. Hi, Pam Leach. Can I please, Mr. P, work with Stacey? Yeah, I've got to go right back to Stacey. Stacey's in my head. All right, Stace. She doesn't talk like that at all. She's a northerner, but I just can't help teasing her. Okay, so I want to say, okay, I want to say, I don't know what that statement is there, Stacey, but oh, they're having conversations there. Okay, right. So Stacey's on YouTube, and stay sure I'm coming to you, my lovey, as a connecting with yourself. I know that I've got a woman that comes around you, and I want to say she's coming in on. She's got oh, Mr. P, we've jumped again. He's a little tinker, that Mr. P. Oh yes. Anyway, as I'm connecting with yourself, my darling, I'm looking into your eyes, and I know that this lady would have loved your eyes. She's talking about your eyes. She's coming in some more, and I feel like she is coming in on a grandmother level. There was too many. This lady would have said been in two parts. quite frankly. What she would have done, she would have had this part of her that's strong and not frightened to tell anyone off. She would have quite happily taken you down a peg or two if you were 6 foot or 4 foot nothing, because she wasn't frightened of anybody. But on the other hand, I want to say she had this lovely soft squidginess about her, which was really, really lovely. She was very, very hardworking. She makes me aware that I certainly know that there are similarities in the shape of your face and herself. She's also talking about the way you are smiling right now there, so I don't feel she would have smiled showing her teeth either. She's coming forward some more. I feel like she was the sort of lady that was said, right, come on, move over and let me sort it out. Enough's enough now, come on. It takes a woman to sort this out, and I feel that's the kind of energy that she's just coming forward with now. And I feel it's more about laughter and a bit of a chuckle with you. She's showing me she would have had pains in her legs. I'm aware that there would have been sort of problems with her veins and things like that, and her, possibly in her arteries, because she shows me a blood clot actually as well. So I know that there would have been problems. She would have had to have lifted her legs up, because I feel like her lower legs would have swollen, and so would have her feet. She also is giving me the most incredible backache, but I feel this is also more to do with kidneys and things as well with that. So I don't know if that's for her or for you actually, now I look at your picture. Yes, she didn't hold back. Excellent. Woman after my own heart. And you know, she wouldn't often smile with her teeth. I thought it was going to say to me she didn't have any then. What, with her teeth in? I want to say she's joking. That's her making you joke, making you smile. Would you understand, Stacey, that your life at the moment has got very serious, my darling? Because I feel like I just want to go around your house and rattle a few people. Yes, she suffered with varicose veins. Thank you. I feel like I want to rattle a few people. I really do, because I feel like there is just almost like a bit, you know, Aggie. I want to say Aggie. So I don't know if she was also a northern lady, but I feel like I kind of want to use that terminology. She's one of these people that, you know, I'm just going to tell you as it is from her, if I may. I feel like I want to bang a few heads together, quite frankly, around your, whether it's your household or your family, I'm not sure. I just feel like there's so much drama at the moment, and I feel like you're almost having to go into the little girls' room, shall we say, to just keep away from all the drama. She's saying to me, this is a time that you need to really look after yourself a little bit more. She's saying she's bringing in the little dog, and I know I need to cuddle the little dog to make myself feel better. But I'm also being shown the spirit cats around your house. I know you do have cats, because I know if I've seen you, there's a cat's tail doing this straight across, which is most amusing. And she's bringing forth these cats, and I know you felt them because it's gone very cold around you. She was originally a Geordie. Yeah, okay. That would explain why I couldn't quite grasp what she was saying with me. Okay, thank you for all this lovely feedback, Stacey. You're a star. Okay, so as she's coming forward to me, I know that I've got to give you daffodils with her, but I've also got to give you spring and this time of year, because I do know Easter was quite special. I did this last night. I locked myself in the bath for an hour. Bless you. You see, well, okay, that sounds a little bit rude, a little bit strange. She wasn't with you, but she was looking out for you, if that makes sense. Okay. I want to say she would have made, thank you, Mr. P, she would have made he's been dead cheeky to you, Stace, I'll tell you later. She would have made real, I want to say faux pas with the way that she talks. Sometimes she would have just said something, and she would have really not known what she'd said, and everybody would be laughing, and she'd be looking as if to say, I don't know what you're on about, sort of, you know, but she just said something completely, possibly inappropriate, but meant in a completely innocent way. Okay, right, she's also talking about a memory with a crack in a window, please, and I do feel, and there's also a bathroom window that wouldn't shut properly, or you'd have to give it a good whack to shut it. So she talks also about that, and she's saying at the moment, okay, who's having the problems breathing? I don't know if this is her, but I've just been got problems breathing there. All right. I want to say to you, Stacey, you've got to start looking after yourself, because if you don't, then it's going to be, things are going to get too much for you, and you're one of these ladies, rather like lovely Mary Dixie, that struggles. Yes, she would know what she said to make us chuckle. She wouldn't know what she said. Thank you. I want to say you also are one of these ladies, rather like Mary Dixie, just keeps going and going and going and going. You have got to pull the brakes on. You've got to stop. You've got to take some time out, my darling. Whatever that means to you, take time out. Do something that you need to do, even if it means you have to tell all the rest to clear off. Not what she would have said, but I do need to say that, okay? She's also talking about someone that's got a problem with their teeth. She says, can you tell them to go and get it sorted, please? And I also feel I've got to say to your other half, she likes his laugh. I don't know whether he keeps making you laugh or at the moment, but I want to hear that laughter coming forward. That's me, but she did also have breathing problems. All right, my darling. She's talking about your other half and laughter. I feel like I need to say to you, the pair of you, go on some dates, go away, go. I mean, obviously you can't go away because obviously the conditions, but you can certainly go for a walk somewhere together and have some time out together, just you and him, because I feel like he needs to just make sure and start looking after you properly. But I want to say, you were her little girl. You were, her life. She was so precious. You were precious to her. She also gives me a memory of a doll, and it's a really scary one. So it must have been really, yeah, I need to tell him to that. Yeah, I'm not saying that, Stacey, but yeah, you do. I need to give you a doll as a memory as I'm stepping back from you, my darling. And it wasn't the most beautiful of dolls, shall we say, but it was a little bit scary, if I'm honest. And she's talking about this as a memory for you, but you love this doll. And she's talking, do you know them dolls that kind of have the flippy up eyelids and their eyes that go? One of them was kind of doing this and had a wink thing going on. And I feel it was, yeah, like I said, it was a little bit scary, but she wants to give that as a memory for you, okay? And she's just bringing that with a lot of love and a lot of laughter. And randomly, I've got to give you a tortoise. Okay, if I can leave her love with you, my darling, please know she's always around you. Keep talking to her and keep remembering her with lots of love and all that giggles, because it's going to help you get through until things start getting a little bit clearer for you, darling.
Okay, thank you, Stacey. More hellos, please.
Thanks, Stacey.
So, guys, while waiting for the next one, if you keep putting up your hellos and sending those, and then there's no questions tonight, it's just simply mediumship between the two of us. Hello, Karen King.
Hello, Karen. Nice smiley picture.
Hi, Siobhan.
Ah, the lovely Siobhan. Hello, my darling.
Hello, Kim Renford.
Hi, Kim. Oh,
hello,
hello, Lulu.
Hi, Hayley Goodwin.
Hi, Hayley.
Hello, Angela Rosita.
Angela Rosita, hello, and happy Easter to you.
Hello, Nicole Hendon.
Hi, Nicole.
Can we go back to the first one of these hellos? It was a lady in red. Want to sing
sing it, go on. Go on, sing it.
That's the one, Karen King, thank you.
You didn't sing it, I'm quite sad.
So, who have you got here? Okay, if I can work with yourself, please, Karen King, and if you can listen closely. I have a lady who you resemble. I have got chest problems and I'm struggling with my breathing. I do feel that with this lady, I am going around a mother figure. I certainly feel I would have gone in my early 70s, 72, 73, that sort of age. I also feel with this lady, very sort of loving, very, very kind, but I would have had firm boundaries. So although it would have been kind and loving, if you stepped over those, I'd drag you straight back in, and you'd know. I also feel with this lady that she had to have that firmness associated with her, because I feel like I've got children running around and I had to run a tight ship. One, to partly be able to control. I don't mean she was a controlling lady, but just to physically have that control in the house that the kids didn't take over. But I also feel with this lady that she is very much a lady of distinction, and she was a lady who would have, I want to say was a lady. She would have, you know, she would have done everyday things, but she would have, when it came to people, done things gracefully. And she would have been kind to all of those around her. I feel like I'm checking on the neighbours. I've got a wonderful smile, similar to your own. I'm knocking on the next door neighbours. I've got side doors as my front door. So it's not a front door, it's a side door as front doors in the estate. I've also got with this lady, as I'm in the property, I feel that everything's nice and tidy, everything's prim and proper, and I feel that basically, you know, I would have run a really tidy ship and a tidy household. I also feel with this lady, what have you put? I think you have my mother-in-law. Right, I don't feel it's your mother-in-law because your mother-in-law wouldn't look like you. I don't know if you heard that bit. I've got similarities, and I feel like I've got a mum. If it's not mum, I've got a grandmother who would have been like a mum to you. But they're the two generations, but I feel it's more mum. I've got chest conditions and everything else. I've also now got stomach conditions, so there must have been a stomach condition as well. And I also want to say with this lady that her house was immaculate, and the way that she looked after everyone, everything had to just be so. This lady wouldn't have accepted. Oh, right, okay. So I also want to say with this lady that towards the end, her eyesight would have failed, basically because of old age. I also feel that I'm reluctant to put my glasses on, even though I know that I need them. And I also feel that I'm feeling very wobbly and very lightheaded. So I feel that this lady would have fallen over. And I want to put pen to paper with you, Karen, and just say to you that, you know, I didn't say how important you were in my life, and to say to you what all the things that you did, and to acknowledge those. I do feel that this towards the end, the lady struggled with her communication and wasn't able to do that, which is why I'm getting the pen and paper up. But I just need to say to you, I'm so proud of how strong you are now and how strong you are moving forward. It hasn't been easy, but the strength is being shown, and you're starting to be the true lady that you should be. And if I can leave her love with yourself, thank you for working with me.
Okie dokie. Thank you, Karen. Can I please come to the lovely Siobhan, please? Excuse me. Okay, guys, can we ask you, please, just to be an absolute pest, if you'd like to just acknowledge some of the things that Spirit have kind of said through one of us would be fantastic, please, just to, you know, then help strengthen that link, and that would be marvellous if you can try and do that. I know that we both work quite quickly and move on, but yeah, that would be great. Okay. Excuse me, the Siobhan O'Rourke. Right, I'm coming to you, my darling, because I have a gentleman here with me. He's coming in on a, yes, thank you, he's an Irish gentleman. He's coming with, I want to say he's very, very Irish. And in that fact, and what I mean by that, he's very proud of his roots. You know, pretty much like every single Irish person that I've ever met. They, as he's coming forward, he keeps talking about Kilkenny and Cork. So I don't know if that's the places that I need to give you, or if those are the football, because I also I can also see the stripy. No, I'm being told the hurling, not the All right, okay. I'm getting telling off here. Because I know the Kilkenny has your black and your white. and he's showing me that. Okay, I also know I am a tick. I want to say, you know, it's not a derogatory term if it comes from another Irishman. He was a typical paddy, is what he's saying to me right now. I've got a big glass of the black stuff. I want to bring in that drink that is absolutely renowned with the Irish. I've got to bring you in that. I've also got to bring you, sorry, you've got some feedback pop up there. I need to keep, can I go back to that picture? Thank you. Okay, so anyway, as I'm connecting back in again with yourself, my darling, I don't know if you ever did Irish dancing classes, but he puts me in a little, because they walk, they're kind of a kilt type thing, and I've got to give you that, and they're showing me your legs and feet going 100 miles an hour. So I don't know if there was an instant where you were taking the mickey or you actually did it, but I've got to give you that as a memory. I've also got to give you, please, a little locket. I know you've got a necklace on there, but I don't think that's a locket. I've got to give you a little locket that would have had a family picture in there. Siobhan, if you could just sort of let me know that you kind of accept this gentleman, that would be marvellous. Oh, I've got pains in my head talking about this gentleman. So I know that I would have been a little bit of a worrier at sometimes, but I don't feel I would have showed it. It's definitely coming in as a grandfather. So I can't see any comments coming up yet as to, yeah, this is Siobhan, you're on YouTube at the moment. So I can't see any comments on whether you're acknowledging any of this. So I'm just going to keep running with it. Guinness, I was trying not to say that because there are other available drinks. Yeah, well, you know, that as well. I wanted to actually call it, Siobhan, the Black Stink, if I'm honest. So I don't know why they said that. So anyway, I've got to go back to this. I've also, is it yourself that likes the wine? Because I've got to drink wine as well. It's the Guinness isn't for you, the wine is for you. Have you also got a sister as well? Because he keeps talking about a sister. And I need to mention a sister. As he's all right, okay. As he's continuing some more, he's showing me. Oh, it's literally probably Kerry and Cork. All I know is Kilkenny. He's showing me Kilkenny. So if you can't understand it as Kilkenny, it must be the not the football, the hurling. I want to give you the hurling. I keep wanting to say football. I keep getting a flick in the ear. As a child, you used to dance. Oh, there you go, my darling. That's exactly what he's trying to say. Would you also understand this gentleman talks at 100 miles an hour? I can't. Oh, I'm really struggling to ask him to slow down, but I think he's trying to give that as a bit of evidence there for you. I certainly know his feet wouldn't be shy of the pub, shall we say? And you know, he was quite partial to go meeting up with his mates and that. But I also, again, I've got Irish bands. I had no connection with Kilkenny. Like I said, my darling, it must be the football. He's showing, I'm told off again, the hurling. It must be links with the sport there somewhere that he's showing me. In other words, he's showing me he would have had a love of that kind of hurling or football. So hence the Kilkenny, because I know someone that really loves the Kilkenny, which is why they're showing me that. Okay, yes, I love wine. Wonderful, because he's bringing in a bottle for you right now. Would you understand he's the saying an open bottle is an empty bottle, because he's chuckling away with that. And he's also saying I feel like you're feeling sometimes a little bit trapped because you want to get out, and you're a very sociable lady, and I feel like you want to get out and enjoy that sociability. For some reason, he's got to give me, why are you going to give me Australia? I don't know why, but I've got to give you Australia because I don't know if that's something you've always wanted to go, but I've got to give it to you. It's definitely Australia because he's showing me the Opera House. So I've got to give you that. I've also got to give you, please, okay, what are they? The little Okay, it's a little not a watch, a bracelet, a little charm bracelet. Thank you. It's a charm bracelet. I've got to give you a charm bracelet. So I don't know if that was also a memory, but I have to give you one of those. He also gives me, please, where are we going? October, December and November as birthdays, anniversaries and passings. But for him, it was any excuse for a celebration. I've also got kind of an acidy kind of feeling coming up here. So I don't know if he must have suffered with problems with his tummy, because I feel like I've got, as he would say, acid coming up the back of my neck. To the two sisters. Okay, I don't know who the eldest one is. He keeps talking about the eldest one. Whether that's yourself or not, I don't know. But the eldest one needs more self-care, is what he's saying. All right. He's also right. Why have you come? Because I'm trying. He's talking 100 miles an hour. I'm having to slow him down. Okay. I want to say. I've never met my grandfathers, but I had an uncle who loved the Guinness and pub. Well, he's coming in on a grandfather level, my darling. I can't not take him away. He's definitely a grandfather. Okay, if you can ask about the hurling, please, because I'm being shown that really, really strongly. I don't for 1 minute think he went down on the pub on his own. I feel there was a gang of blokes that would go down with him to the pub, and I do feel they're all relations. So it's highly likely your uncle was in there with him. Right, I need to say to you, my darling, okay, what's that? I want to say there's something that you've been asking about, something that you've been throwing up to spirit. I need to say to you, be a little bit more patient, because that is coming forward. Okay, because he's given me like a drafts board as well, the game, the black and white chess board type thing, but with the drafts. He's given me that, and I feel like I want to say it's taking your moves and thinking about your moves very, very carefully. Each way you go, because there must be a situation around you that needs that careful consideration, please. And as I want to step back from that. I don't want to, because he's really lovely and he's cracking jokes and he's having, you know, he's making people laugh. But I feel the whole line of men in your house would have had the funny bone, the funny gene, shall we say. In it for the crack. Yes, in it for the crack. Okay, and as I'm stepping back, I need to give you, oh, that's really sweet, just the scented candle. He's given me just the scented candle, and every time you light it, I feel like I need to say to you, send up your love. You feel him behind you, my darling, because it gets all cold. And if I leave his love with you, my darling, that would be marvellous. Thank you so much for working with me.
Thank you for that, Siobhan.
Okay, right. So in a moment, we're going to show you a few bits and bobs that are sort of coming next and coming in. But if you would like to have a reading, please just say hello. Pop on, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, give us a shout out, and hopefully you'll get chosen to have a reading by myself or his nibs.
And tonight at 8 o'clock on SPTV, we've got Jason Goldsworthy, who will be demonstrating mediumship also, and you can find that on the YouTube channel listed there from 8 p.m. UK time.
Lovely. Don't forget to subscribe, because then you'll get notifications. You know, they will nag you into saying that SPTV is on, which is quite handy really, because then you don't have to search for it.
But we're here tonight as part of SPTV's collaboration with a Wimbledon Church in celebrating Wimbledon Church's Hydesville celebration weekend. And hopefully you'll continue to join us. We're doing readings alternately. Both of us are working with evidential mediumship. And if you keep saying hi, then obviously you will get hopefully a message as we work tonight. So with that in mind, can we go to some of our lows, please, Mr. Producer?
Okay. Hi to
Hello there,
Cheryl Flint. Nice to see you. Big smile there. Lovely big smile.
Hello, Angie Cairns.
Hi, Angie.
Hello, Natasha Diaguano. Hopefully I've said that right.
Hi, Natasha.
Hello, Suze.
Hi, Suze.
Hello, Rose Anderson.
Hello, Rose. Nice to see you.
Again. Hello, Phoenix Silver Shadow.
Hi,
Loving
Phoenix.
That picture.
Yeah, great name as well.
Hello, Glennis Huskins.
Hi, Glennis.
Hello, Emily Kirby.
Hi, Emily.
Right, can I go back to the first of those? Hello, Jane Hughes.
Hi, Jane.
Yes, that's the one. Okay. Okay, I have a lady around you, Cheryl, and I want to say similarities, a little bit more cuddlier to the body than yourself, probably about 5'4", 5'5" in height. I want to say this lady would have gone with a heart condition. I do feel my passing's very quick. I'm here 1 minute, gone the next. I don't feel I got to say goodbye. And I also feel with this lady, she also had a permanent smile, like you've got that smile on your face. I also want to say with this lady that I couldn't sit still. My fingers are like this, they're twitching, and I just want to get on and do stuff. I'd literally have to hold her down so that she didn't feel she had to do something in the house and she'd have to get on and do things. To her, if she was sat down for 2 minutes, she had, as they say, sort of ants in your pants, itchy feet, and all of that type of thing. I also feel with this lady that she is, again, she's very house proud. I want everything to be in its place. I want everything to be spotless. I want to get a cloth and just mop everything, make sure the dust is all right and everything else. And I would have regularly made sure that cleaning was a priority. I also want to say with this lady, she's going on about the name Kevin. Kevin, I want to give to yourself as well. And I also want to give you the PG Tips monkey, and lots of PG tips for lots of cups of teas and everything. Although I need to say to you, I need to give you the most enormous sort of mug. I'm just giving you lots of cup of teas, but I feel that this is with you at the moment. I'm just needing it to sort of keep myself going because I'm not sleeping properly. Is that not sure? Because I don't know how many people are really happy for the message though. I don't know really. Okay, well I want to go with a motherly figure. So I want to, if Mum's still here, I want to go with grandmother. All right. Okay, my friend's brother is Kevin. So I also want to say to yourself that the last 7 years has not been easy, and I also need to say to you from this lady that she's telling me that it's been very up and down on an emotional level, particularly these last 2 years. She's also telling me that with yourself that you've got to have the courage to go forward. You're not one to walk forward, and that is it feels quite difficult going forward, but that's one of the things that you need to do. With this lady, I definitely want similarities, not in the hair colour. I want it around the eyes in particular. As I said, the lady is cuddly in yourself, and I also want to say with this lady that I was a stickler for time, and I'm looking at the clock, and everything had to be to time. I feel that 5 o'clock is tea time, dinner time, call it whatever you want, depending on whereabouts you are. But you know, we'd all sit down, and it was important that everyone sat at the table. We wouldn't have put it on our laps to have our tea. We would have sat at the table. It was very traditional. The message for you, Cheryl, is to say to yourself, it's now time to start taking some of the stones off your back and stop carrying the past. To walk forward and know that you are strong, that you know that whatever you want to do moving forward, you have got the capability to do. I need to give you the ages of 16, 23, 29 and 34 being difficult times in your life. And I just need to say to you, that's evidence to yourself that whatever you're going through at the moment, you are more than able and capable to do. If I can leave that with you, thank you for working with me.
Lovely, thank you. Okay, Mr. P, I can't, you had the roll up before the people come through, and I can't, thank you to both Kirsty and Matt from Jackie and Ray. You're very welcome, Ray, you're very welcome. Thank you for asking us. We really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you. Mr. P, I can't find my lady that I was looking at. She had, can you just roll them and maybe I can find her again, please? Thank you. Ah.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay.
Well, Kelly, hello, Ely.
Hi.
Hello, Joanne. Hello, Kellyanne. Hello, Sarah Mills.
Oh, bye, Terry.
Bye, Terry.
See you soon, darling. Take care. Suze, can I go with Suze, please? She was meant to be. That's who came up, I saw before. Okay, Suze, may I work with you, please? I've actually got a lady coming forward with you, and I want to say she reminds me very much of you. There would have been, she would have had a wicked laugh, though, an absolutely wicked laugh. The sort of laugh that, you know, as I'm talking up, my jaws are starting to ache, and I can feel like she's making me sort of smile, because that's the person that she would have been. She would have been life and soul of a party. I feel like she's got a drink in her hand. Okay, she's making me aware that as she's coming forward, she's coming in a motherly vibration. Okay, now I'm not quite sure who as yet, but I'm going to give you some evidence and see what happens. Okay, so all right, my darling. Okay, so I have to give you, please, October. I have to give you also July, and I have to please give you December. I need to give you a love of Christmas. I feel like I've got a grandmother here again, but I also feel like I've got a lady that's coming in on a motherly vibration as well. I feel I've actually got two coming forward. I do feel I have your mother, but I also feel I have your grandmother coming forward as well. I want to say mum was a bit more lively than grandmum, but grandmother was, you know, in her day, you know, she wasn't exactly let's sit against the wall and pretend no one's here, if that, you know, sort of blend into the wallpaper. She wasn't, grandmother wasn't one of those types. I certainly now have got a problem with my chest with one of these ladies, because they kind of make me feel difficulty breathing, and I certainly now have got tummy problems also. They're giving me lots of water for you to drink at the minute, and I know people get really upset about that, and I'm sorry, so I'm going to throw out that I'm sorry, but I need to give you lots of water for some reason, or eat. Mum's passing and birthday is December. Right, brilliant, thank you. That's good confirmation for me, and sorry that she passed in December. I do want to say to you, she's talking about Christmas from that, and you know, I know this is easy for me to kind of make it fit in the middle here, which I'm not, but I need to say this. You'd understand that it was difficult Christmas after the passing because of this, and I want to say she's I feel like things are starting to get back I feel like I want to say to you, she loved Christmas. She wanted Christmas. It was another good excuse to have a knees up and a celebration. I feel I got to be honest, I feel she was almost wild when she was younger. Oh, bless your heart, my darling. Bless your heart. That would probably explain if you've got COVID at the moment. One of the reasons why she's coming forward. Okay, so I want to say to you, my darling, you've got to keep the faith here. Would you understand? Which understandably, it's pulled you down. I feel like I'm kind of clawing my way back up. But for they're making me feel like with yourself, it's more the feeling of feeling trapped that is the worst thing for you, because you're a bit like me. You don't do being caged to any degree, particularly when it's your body. I want to say to you, this is a time for you to almost get your head in line. And I know that sounds a bit of a weird thing to say, but this is more about being told to drink water. Okay, good. This is more about just looking after your mind, your body. I feel you're doing everything you can for your body, because they're showing me that, apart from maybe the rest, because I feel like I'm getting sort of headaches and things, and problems with my eyes and all this sort of stuff. But I feel that's also to do with the chest and the cough from that. There's definitely a headache coming through there. She keeps saying to me that you've got to start just trying to look after yourself and know that you will get through this. Okay, I want to say, guys, we are normally on our Monday night show, we ask a lot of people, a lot of you guys that come on the Monday show to see us, we ask you to just send a thought of healing to people sometime. And if it's possible, guys, can I ask you all to send some love and some healing to Suze at the moment? You don't have to be a fantastic healer. Just send up a bit of love and ask for her to have some healing to be sent to her, because, you know, I know that her head is struggling at the moment with obviously understandable, very difficult conditions for her. I do want to say, you know, things are going to get better for you, my sweethearts. You've got to try and stay positive. Just take this time out. And I do want to say also, you're going to, I want to say, take your time getting better, because again, you're one of these ones. It's getting a bit of a pattern tonight, if I'm honest. One of these ladies that doesn't moan about anything, doesn't do anything, you know, just keeps going and going and going and going. And for yourself, this is the time about taking the time to get better properly, okay? Because they're just making me, and they, I don't know if you've been moaning about your hair, because I feel like I need to laugh when I say that, because they're going, your hair's really not important, bless you, because I feel like you're proud of your locks, and they're just chuckling about, because I feel like it's one of your redeeming factors in your own eyes. I mean, to me, you look absolutely gorgeous, lady, looking there, looking back at me in that picture. But I feel like your hair, oh my, bless your heart, trying to stay positive, partner's taken the hospital with it. Oh my goodness me, it sounds awful for you. I am so sorry. I just need to say, guys, also, can we send healing to Suze's partner as well, please? That would be fantastic. So I just want to say again, there is already healing coming his way from the spirit world. And I want to say his mother is close to him. At the hospital, and father, I feel like his father's coming in, they're just sending that healing into him. So know he's in good hands, and look after yourself more than that. I'm not liking my hair right now, very true. Well, they think you look gorgeous, my darling. This is just, again, I just want to say, eat what you can, but make sure it's good. Drink plenty of water, rest loads, and no, this won't go on forever, but please give yourself time to mend properly. And when you do mend, it's a bit of a cheeky thing for you. You need to sort your wardrobe out, my lovey, because there's stuff in your wardrobe that you need to get shot off. All right, my darling, if I can leave their love with you. Oh, okay, they're giving you one of these little tiny things that you get in the supermarket. Not in the supermarket, in the you know, when you stay into hotels and you get the little drinks cabinet, they come in little tiny bottles like this. I need to give you these little tiny things as a memory. So I don't know if somebody was nicking them at the bar or something in your past, but I've got to give that to you, my darling, if I can live their love with you. Thank you for working with me.
Thank you for that, Suze. Okay, any more hellos, please, Mr. Producer? Hello, Casey Tanner. Hello, Sarah Mills.
Hi, hi.
Hello, Marcus.
Hello, Marcus. Nice to see you. Lovely Marcus, medium
Hello,
Marcus.
Lucy Elric.
Hello, Lucy.
Hello, Diane Foster.
Hi, Diane.
Sue Abolalu. Hope you've said that
Hi.
right.
That didn't sound right, but
Hello,
hi.
Jane Ashton.
Hello, Jane.
Hello, Debbie Gallagher.
Hi, Debbie.
Mr.
Nice
Juice,
to
can I
see
go
you.
back to a Sarah Mills? I'm just checking off our list. Hello, Kim. Okay. Right, I want to give you the name George, but I've got a gentleman come in, because I've just heard the name George being shouted over the other side, but I've got a gentleman coming in, and I feel with this gentleman, I am round about 5'8" in height. I feel that, okay, it's two gentlemen. I've got a gentleman who is cuddly to the body. I feel as a grandfather. He's about 5'6". I want to go with a heart condition. I've got another gentleman who's thinner to the body, about 5'8", who I feel I'm going on an uncle, and I feel I'm both going on father's side of the family. I want to say at the moment that with the grandfather, I want to say went with the heart condition. With the uncle, I've got really sort of lots of headaches on one side. I also want to say sort of I'm confused. I'm not sure of what's going on. I don't feel with the uncle that I went old. I certainly feel I'm in my 40s, late 40s. With the grandfather, I feel I've gone into my 80s. And I feel with both of those as they come in, they come in for two different reasons. So I'll give you some more evidence before I go to the reasons why. But I need to say, with the uncle, I feel a bit of a chip off the old block. I feel like I wouldn't have taken life seriously. I would have liked to have a wind up. I would have liked to wind people up and play practical jokes and have fun. And it's almost, you would say to this person, you know, take things seriously. You know, you've got to sort of grow up, take things. And it was just like over the head with him. And with the grandfather, I almost feel like I'm almost horizontal, because I'm so laid back. And you know, with him, again, I feel I've got lower back problems from the middle of my back until the coccyx of my back. I feel that my back would have been leant over in older age. I also feel that I've got false teeth in and everything else. I want to say both of these come in because there's a need for you to be sort of uplifted at the moment. And I also need to say to yourself that I'm also needing just to not take life so seriously. Now, I need to say to you, the last 6 months have been very, very difficult. It's got nothing to do with COVID, but the last 6 months have been very, very difficult. I need to say to you that the young, how can I put this in there? The young go young, and you know they pass when they need to pass. I feel with this uncle, like I said, I feel about 40, 47-ish. I have got glasses like yourself, and I've got dark brownish hair. I also feel with this gentleman that, you know, I would tinker around with cars and stuff like that. I enjoyed just looking at engines and taking pride in stuff. But again, the reason for coming in with yourself is just to give you that upliftment and allow you to smile again. I also need to say to you that there has been tears this week, and I need to say to you that the gentleman has been around. Now, you've told me that it sounds like your dad, but I need to say to you, Dad looks down and sort of says to you, all's going to be all right. I feel that he would have been a person that you would have gone to. He would have put you back on the straight and narrow if any problems were going. I also feel with this gentleman, I've got pains underneath my rib cage, and I also feel very, very, very tired. I feel this gentleman was ready to go when it was his time. I need to say to you, thank you, and that you're so brave. I feel that you kept everyone else going, and for that, thanks. I also need to say to you that he's quoting the quote of Winston Churchill of never in the something adversity. I can't remember the thing, but I need to go to like the Winston Churchill sort of speeches, and I don't feel that I would have been one to have a speech to be able to say the right thing at the right time, or to felt that I was giving you what you needed. However, in your view, he was giving you everything you needed. And I need to say to him, there is so much love and so much hesitation from this gentleman that all he wanted to do was do his best all of the time and for everyone to be happy. I need to say to you, you've grown into a young lady, and it's nice to see the lady that you've turned into. But he's also saying to you, it's now to allow your wings to finally fly and be the person you want to be and the person that he wanted you to be. He says you've got a clever head on your shoulders, and it's important that you now start to use that clever head and to come to being the person you really need to be. And the final thing I need to give to you, I need to give you his ring. I need to give you his ring. It looks like a signet ring. It's not got anything on it, as opposed to like a wedding band, but it's like a signet. It's a gold-like signet, quite a thick, chunky ring. And I need to give you that. And just to send his love from all of them. If I can leave that with you, thank you for working with me.
Okay. Okay, that's nice. What did you... Oh, Ellie Charles, lovely to see you, my darling.
Nice to see you.
Can we also send lots of love and healing to Ellie as well, because she's just come out of hospital. That would be fantastic. Yes, and we hope you have a lovely Easter also, Ellie, and try to rest up, my darling. What did you want to do, Mr. P? Okay, if I could do...
Hello,
yep, okay. If I could have Kim Byrne, please. Kim Byrne. Sorry, Kim, I'm not spelling your name for your benefit. I'm spelling it for Mr. P in my ear, bless him. Because either his ears need cleaning out or my mouth needs sorting out, one of the two. Right, okay. Yeah, a bit of both, apparently. Cheeky. Right, okay. Kim, as I'm connecting with yourself, my darling, I've got a motherly figure again coming round you. They're all about the motherly figures today. I want to say this lady had different hair to you, but there is a resemblance to yourself, please. I'm hoping that Kim, as I'm looking at that picture, Kim, you are the blonde lady in that picture, because it's your mother that I want to connect with. I feel that she looks very like you, because I feel, as I'm looking at the other lady with the dark hair, I don't know if that is your daughter, but it feels like that's your daughter. Pardon? Okay, whose mother? Okay, right, okay, because as I'm looking at there's a line here of, I want to say like Russian dolls. Okay, this lady I've got is a motherly figure. As this lady I've got here, she's got shorter hair than yourself, but she looks like you, particularly, actually all of it, if I'm honest. She looks very similar to you. So if mum's still around, it's grandmum. If it's not, it's mum. All right. As I'm connecting with you again, I have to give you a locket. I'm being shown a little locket that would have been special, and I also want a St. Christopher. I have to give you a St. Christopher. She as she comes forward, this lady. Oh, they're all about I feel like I would have liked a little bit of a shandy. I don't feel like I would have liked a massive drink. And she's also given me a sherry at Christmas, and I feel I would have had to have had one of them proper little glasses. I feel she would have had again a very good laugh, but she was nobody's fool. Nobody's fool. I hope you're still here, Kim. If you could sort of give me a yell and let me know, that would be fan-dabby dozy. I want to say Mum had one of I don't know if it's Mum, I'm not sure. I'm going to keep saying this motherly energy, okay? She had I want to say she knew what she wanted on the telly. She got the Radio Times, and she was ringing it all at Christmas. I know that she would have had a footstool. She gives me a big footstool that she would have put her feet up. She would have sat in a chair of her own. She also tells me she would have always had a cup of tea on the go all the time. But I'm not airs and graces with this woman. I don't want a teacup. I want a mug. I've got a mug here. Is there any news yet from Kim, Mr. P? Okay, right, Kim, I'm gonna just sort of if you've gone, bless your heart, then hopefully that somebody will put a message up here at the end to just watch this last bit at the end, because I've got to give you okay, what are they, chrysanthemums. I feel like somebody's just bought you some chrysanthemums, and why are they giving me words that I can't put my teeth in properly? I've got to give you those as a memory. I feel I've got to say thank you to whoever it is that has gone down to a grave, and I've got to give you lots of love for putting flowers on the grave, excuse me, and for keeping the grave nice. I've also got to give you there's trees, they're talking about trees that need trimming, or they're getting in the way there somewhere. I'm going to wind this up with you, Kim, because I'm not hearing anything more for you from you, which apparently is not like you anyway, darling, so hopefully you'll pick the tail end of this up. I just need to say to you, my sweet, the stuff that's going on around you now sounds like my grand Kirsty. Emma, my darling, if you can understand it as part of your grand, my sweet, please do understand and take her love with you. But I do know I'm working with Kim at the moment. But please do understand that spirit will come in many veins across many levels. And I want to say that if you can take any bit of anyone's reading that we have done tonight, please grab it with both hands, because it is your loved one trying to connect with you, but they just don't have enough voices and enough time for everybody to come forward. Okay, I just want to give Kim her message, if I may, Mr. P, and that is, this is about stuff go. I feel like you're on a bit of a roundabout at the minute, and it's going round and round and round and round and round. And I want to say to you that roundabout is going to stop, and you are going to start to get back to some sort of normality. But I want to say, be patient with yourself. For whatever reason, and I also I feel like I don't know if you've done something to the back of your leg, but I feel like I've got a bit of a problem with one of my muscles at the back of my leg. So if you're going to sort of go mad exercising, just be a bit gentle with that part of your leg, because we don't want you to hurt yourself, my darling. And as I'm stepping back, I've got to give you them carnations again, because I can't get rid of them. So I'm going to give you pink carnations, my darling, and I've got to also give you memories of bluebell. If I can leave our love with you, thank you so much for working with me. Okay, guys, I just want to say thank you so very, very much for tuning in with us.
Yes, thank you very much to Ray, Jackie, and to Mr. Producer for allowing us to be part of this Hydesville weekend. Yeah. The Hydesville weekend continues tomorrow, so just check on the Wimbledon Spiritualist Church website for more information.
Yeah, check with the Wombles.
Check with the Womble, that's right. And also remember that at 8 o'clock tonight here on SPTV is Jason Goldsworthy, who will be doing mediumship. So if you didn't get a message, then maybe you will do, Jason. Yeah. And keep sending your love up to your loved ones. They're all only a breath away and they're always listening. Yeah, so what I would suggest you do is go and grab yourself a cup of tea and have a pit stop, shall we say. Come back with refreshments, put your feet up, and hopefully you'll get another reading in 3/4 of an hour, because I'm pretty sure that that's what Mr. P's going to do. Go and grab yourself a cup of tea, a nice drink and a bit to eat, and we'll hopefully see you soon, guys. You take care of yourself. Take care. Good night, everyone.
Lovely to see you. Take care. Bye-bye.